talk some Knicks real quick. Hold up, QL. Hang out for a minute. Let's talk some Knicks. What do you think? What do you think about? Listen, Damian Lillard, right? Goes to. I'm hearing some noise.
Tom, I hear like some music in the background.
Is it? Yo, Larry, is it your background noise, baby?
No, I don't have anything. Nothing around here.
All right, just stop.
I don't have nothing around here.
It's not me. It's not me either.
Damian Lillard goes to
the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks. Drew Holiday winds up in Boston. Milwaukee gets better.
Even Portland, low key.
But in the East, Milwaukee gets better. The Celtics get exponentially better, right? Miami's is holding serve, staying where they at. And they beat us last year. You know, we're gonna see what Philly looks like.
They lost pieces. They
lost pieces. Yeah, they lost a couple of pieces, but they lost role players. But we're gonna see what Philly looks like.
Philly is Harden
gone. We'll see if Tyrese Maxey gets up.
Nah. But Philly's in some disarray or some drama shit. It's like deeper than basketball right now.
It is. Training camp has just started. Where do you guys see the Knicks this year?
I see them 5th seed again.
5th seed?
I see them 5th seed again. Even when my man, you know how much I was big on Obi, and they lost Obi, and I'm like, they taking a step back. I see them 5th seed again. I see Boston, Milwaukee, who else? Miami, Philly. Maybe. Who else I see in front of the Knicks? Maybe the Cavs.
Philly.
Nah, we could. I think we'll be in front of the Cavs.
No. Think in front of the Cavs.
I think our season. If we can't make it. If we can't make it to seed 4 this year, then we're doing something wrong. Because the only 3 teams I see better than us is the Bucks, the Heat, and the fucking Celtics. That's it. So and that's all I see better than us. And also like real level shit.
Philly took
fuck Atlanta. Atlanta's not better than us. Philly's not gonna do better than us. Yo,
we have more depth. We have a lot of depth too. That's what I think.
So, bro. To be honest, I think our depth is small, bro. Like, come on, we lose a 6'9" nigga. We sign a 6'4" nigga. Like,
you talking about the power forward spot? We are small.
Like,
they said they're gonna have Josh Hart
forward. You're gonna put Josh Hart. You're gonna put Josh Hart at the power forward. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean, Josh?
I don't necessarily agree with that, but sometimes small ball works out, and also
it does, but
you can have Hardenstein. You're gonna be able to mix it up and do some things. You know what I mean?
You gotta have Hardenstein, move around.
Isaiah Roby,
but you never know. Well, the article came out. Donovan Mitchell seems like he's gonna stay with the Cavaliers, but that's supposed. He knows how to interview. He says, "Yo,"
he said it. He said it.
You think if they question him now, he's gonna say, "Yo, I'm gonna ditch these motherfuckers right now."
He'll get killed. Donovan Mitchell, I promise you, Donovan Mitchell is gonna be a Knick. I guarantee. Not this year. Maybe at the end of the year.
Donovan is a very politically correct kind of person, so he'll answer the questions to make you hear what you want to hear. Yeah. But it'll be like some subliminal shit.
You know what it is?
I've seen this kid since college. You know what I mean? So I know how. I know the way he talks because he did the same thing with Utah. He said some politically correct shit. He's like, "I'm gonna stay in Utah. I'm forever Utah Jazz." And look, he wound up getting traded to the Cavs.
One side, the other side, he's like, "I love New York." You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be a Knick. He said it before. He loves New York. He wants to be here. He should have been here. He already said he's not extending. That he said, "I'm not extending." Mm-hmm. What does that tell you? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna. Only one I would worry about would be Miami trying to make a serious play for Donovan Mitchell. But I think that his love and affinity for New York and his father, who works for the Mets
and played for the Mets, right?
And he'll be play for who?
My bad. I confused his father with Mahomes. I confused his father with Mahomes.
Yeah. I think he'll end up in Knick, 100%.
I agree too. I agree.
What do you think?
Yo, what do you think, Larry?
The question would be when.
When?
The question would be when, and that would affect the whole season. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it wouldn't. How many more years he has left on his deal? 2 or
one?
So at the end of this year, he'll be a free agent.
Yeah.
So you never know. At the deadline, they're not gonna let him go for nothing.
They're not.
So if they can't talk him into it, extending him by the deadline, they're probably gonna want to get some fucking pieces for him. We have us in Miami have the most fucking
draft capital.
Mm-hmm. We have. I get frustrated with the Knicks a little bit But I gotta give Leon Rose and him his props. We do have a lot of assets. We have a lot of capital. We've been patient, and now we're waiting for that one big fucking trade. It's the one big trade that's coming.
Embiid.
It could be Embiid, man. Only thing we said, I'm not sure. We talked about this the other day, Ed.
You need that.
I'm not sure if they trade Embiid within the conference, but
why not?
If we give him a crazy package, you never know, right?
But look who they put on the block. They out of nowhere they put Mitchell Robinson on the block for 2 first-round picks. So imagine we trade Mitchell to another team for 2 first-round picks. We could flip that 2 first-round picks and send them to fucking Philly for Embiid. So imagine if we get Embiid, like I always say, imagine we got Embiid, Mitchell, and we got Brunson, and then we keep a guy like RJ Barrett and Randall. We're not gonna fucking win.
They got Mitchell on the block too because of the spacing. You could clearly see 3-point shooting was a fucking issue last year. The spacing was a problem, even up to the last play of the fucking season. We talked about this a million times over here. The spacing, with DiVincenzo now in the mix. I think DiVincenzo shot almost 40% from fucking 3-point range. That's insane. I don't know if he could duplicate that again, but you look for DiVincenzo to be a catch and shoot guy. You know what I'm saying? Someone drives, Julius Randle drives to the hole, or Brunson or Barrett, like a LeBron, and kick out to the corner for the 3. Spacing. That's every team who's efficient in the NBA has spacing. This guy can't shoot a lick. He can't shoot two feet from the basket, so he clogs the whole fucking thing up. So if they get rid of him, I totally understand why.
Who, Mitch? You talking about Mitch?
Yeah, Mitch. Yeah. But on the flip side of that, they lose a lot of rim protection. So,
and then you also got this guy on the trade block for the next. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping him over here. You got Evan Fournier out there, so that could be trade bait too.
He can get the fuck out of here, Evan Fournier.
I respect him because he soldiered out the last season. He kept his mouth shut until the end of the year. Whatever. He said what he had to say at the end of the year. So I respect that you didn't fuck up the team chemistry during the year. And we didn't use him, man. Even though I felt like in the playoffs when we were not scoring, I felt like they could have fucking used them. But it's like Thibodeau said the other day, you can't argue with a plus and minus, and they were 37 and 20 something without him. So I agree with that. But if you send like a little package, like, all right, say we send Mitchell Robinson to a team that give us 2 first-round picks like they asked for, right? Then you send that shit to Philly. You send that shit to Philly, and you send Evan Fournier, and then we get Embiid or whatever. That's a good Knicks squad right there. Embiid, and then you sign you somehow, some way we get Mitchell. That's a good that's a championship squad.
No, that's a
championship squad. We ain't winning it with those guys.
But
we get that, bro.
It's fool's gold right now. But if we get that shit, you think we're not gonna fucking win a fucking?
Brunson is on a team friendly deal, right? Whew. He's underpaid, so to speak. I don't know. I'm not a capologist. I wonder if we could. I think I think Richard Jefferson. He was shout out to Knicks Fan TV. What's my man's name on Knicks Fan TV?
CP the franchise.
Yeah, CP the franchise. He had Richard Jefferson on the other day, and Richard Jefferson was saying that. And this is a very good point that nobody wanted to come to New York before because no one wanted to have the pressure of being a savior.
Be that guy.
But now that they have a team in place, free agents are going to want to come here, and also the way they're structured and everything, they're going to have space for 2 max deals. So you might be right. Imagine fucking Brunson, like you said,
Mitchell,
fight in the backcourt. Oh my God, Embiid. I don't know what Julius has another 2 years on his deal, and
that's sex on the beach, bro.
Yo, that's sex on the beach,
beach, bro.
That's a chip. That's a chip.
Yes. Or at least a finals appearance. Or at least
Pat Riley's gonna try to cock block that, but
you already know Pat Riley don't want that shit to happen.
Fuck Pat Riley. Pat Riley been a Nick hater since he left us, man. Fuck him, bro. Fuck that guy, bro. I'm sorry, Q. I'm sorry, Cat.
I feel good, man.
Fuck him. I double down on that. Fuck Pat Riley.
Fucker, he left us like a fucking bitch. Like, come on now. You took us to the championship. Yeah, we lost, but you still had a good team that you could have taken us to a couple more championships, and you run with your tail between your fucking legs and go to Miami, nigga. Like, like he didn't do what Jadakiss said. You know what Jadakiss said? Gangsters don't die. Gangsters don't die to get chubby and move to Miami. This nigga is so skinny. He just ran off to Miami.
But now we got Leon Rose. They got an aging Miami. They got an aging Miami Heat team that don't have no many role players no more. And what you just said, Cash just said it. You need role players. Jimmy Butler not gonna do this shit by himself. No, let's keep it a buck. You think Jimmy Butler gonna do this shit again? Looking like Andre 3000 and shit. But like, I fuck with Jimmy, and Jimmy's good, man. Trust me. But I don't fuck with for him to have that type of season, it was out of the woodworks. Can they reciprocate it? I don't think they can do it with the surrounding team they have. I don't care how good Eric Spoelstra is. I'm gonna still hold them as a threat just to see who they surround their team with and how their game plan is gonna be. But it's not gonna be threes all the time and Jimmy Butler bringing it to the hoop and getting all these offensive rebounds, because they started last season shitty as fuck, man. They kicked it into high gear very end. You know what I mean?
They lose two role players. They lost Strauss to Cleveland, and they lost Gabe Vincent to the Lakers. You lose those two intricate players. What are you gonna do?
I wanted Strauss too. Strauss could shoot the lights out.
Strauss. I think he played sucky after us. He played sucky after us in the Eastern Conference, and even in
he did. But I would have taken him. I like DiVincenzo. Yo, you saw Julius Randle cut his shit off?
Yeah, man. He went back to old Juju. Man.
Yo, to me, that's New York baller shit right there.
But I still feel like
Caesar, you know what I'm saying? That's New York baller. I hope Julius. Listen, man. Julius Randle to me is like there's like a super love-hate relationship with him, man. So word up. I just need him to have a good playoffs. And he'll fucking own fucking New York, bro.
I just want the Knicks to get good height. Like we are a small team. I know small ball running the NBA right now, but I don't believe that shit, because look what the Nuggets did. The Nuggets, all the niggas was tall as fuck. Like big ball is coming back. Big man ball is coming back. Low key. As long as people
I was surprised we didn't replace Obi, but I got confidence in Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have
shit. We all froze right now across the board. I don't know if y'all see it.
I think I just see you frozen.
Freeze.
Yeah, I'm freeze. We all froze right now.
Freeze. Oh yeah, man. That shit is.
We just kicking niggas out of this podcast one by one, yo.
And then there was two. But nah, man. I'm excited about the next year, man. Hopefully we can go to the opening day again, man. I was fun last year, and
I'm just happy we didn't go to the Giants shit, man. This year, man. This shit's some depressing ass fucking football we're watching. But we definitely need to hit up multiple basketball games this year. Hit up multiple games. We're gonna give out some certs to you fucking fans and shit, whether you like us or not. I don't give a fuck. We do care. Now I'm lying. But we have a bunch of ton of merchandise we want to give out. But the Knicks, man, I'm telling you, I think we're really gonna get Embiid, man. I'm telling you, man. I feel that, and it was a good point that Ed and you brought up, man. Supermax deals and see how they fluctuate. If they want to rebuild now, they're gonna give up some draft picks and fucking find a way to make this shit work. But we need it. It's like now or never, man. We got talent right now for the next 5 years. If we get Bede and Donovan Mitchell here, we're gonna be a fucking super competitive for the next 6 to 7 years, bro.
I just worry too. Other than Daryl Morey, like I said, not trading him into the division, and I know Miami's in the division, but I think Embiid is gonna wind up forcing his way out. Embiid and Jimmy is dudes. They mans, you know what I'm saying? They man. So I hope he don't go, come fuck with me down here in South Beach and shit. South Beach is hard to compete with. And it's cold up in this motherfucker. It's Carhartts and hoodies and Timbs. Down there it's fucking gold chains and fucking chancletas and fucking
and convertibles and shit.
It's hard to compete with that shit.
But I don't say my car's topless. I say the titties is out.
Facts. But if you want, I think Ed tapped out. We might close out without him. But if you want to be an all-time great, you come here and win a chip, you straight forever, man. You know what I'm saying? No one has done it since fucking Willis Reed. So where your heart at? Like my man Prodigy said, you know what I'm saying?
No, where your heart at, man. But like and even if the Heat get Embiid, man, let's be honest. I don't think they don't have that style of play. The last time they had a big man that dominant was when? Like, I think Shaquille O'Neal and Chris Bosh, you know what I mean? And then before that, Alonzo Mourning around that era. And, they haven't built a team with like surrounding a superstar big man in 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a totally different team. You know, like fuck you boys, but Jimmy got to understand, and Eric Spoelstra's gonna have to coach a whole different new team no more, because that team wasn't full of shooters. That team was full of Wade and Bosh throwing highlights and reels and shit. You know what I mean? LeBron, like that shit wasn't no
Heatles.
You know what I mean? That shit wasn't no really strategic. That shit wasn't no strategical ball. Nigga get open, space court open. You know, it was just like, yo, bro, I'm gonna just fucking. It's like Rucker Park shit when they were playing all together. It's gonna be totally different. That's why I don't really see it happening, but it could happen. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited, man, because like I said, Yankees, Mets tapped out. It's looking like the Jets and the Giants might tap out. Let's go Knicks, man. So we got left.
That's all we got. I'm at the break on my Knicks.
Nickaholic. Where's Nickaholic at? We need that nigga, man.
Yo, you about to see Nickaholic in a minute, son. I'm gonna roam these motherfucking streets.
Word is born. Let's take a shot. Get the fuck up out of here.